Hey guys, Kevin Blair with Element Home Loans, and you have found your way to Mortgage Sense. Again, I'm Kevin with Element Home Loans, and we've got another great guy with us today. This is the second time. The first time he was with us, we went through a home and highlighted a home that they have. Donald Rush, how are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking.
Fantastic, man. We were just talking, and you're with D.R. Horton, and you got a couple of new developments coming.
Sure do. Absolutely. We have a couple out here in Ooltewah.
Okay.
The first one here that we'll start riding down the road and looking at it here is watercolor. Watercolor is going to be a little bit different than anything that we've done in the Chattanooga area to date. These homes are going to be a little bit more upscale for D.R. Horton. Most of the time, you're going to find price per square foot is your big value with D.R. Horton. For this community here, it is going to be a community that we're trying to sell a lifestyle as well. Most of these homes are going to have a lot more upgrades than you're going to see in our normal houses. Have different siding, hardy board siding, brick and stone on the houses, big, large back porches that are covered, and some extra features inside the house as well. And so we're pretty excited about it. It's our first time to do this actually in East Tennessee. So Chattanooga's kind of leading the way for us right now.
Fantastic. So where's this at? It's in Ooltewah. Is that over off Georgetown Road?
Yes, sir. It's off of Ooltewah Georgetown Road. It's actually right next door to Georgetown Landing. If you're familiar with Ooltewah
I am.
Georgetown Landing, Seven Lakes, Georgetown Landing, Sunset Ridge, it's all right there, kind of together. Now this property is on the lake side of the road though. So this property, as you're going to see through the video, goes all the way back to the water. Now, we're not going to have lakefront properties in this community,
Okay.
but there's going to be lake access in this community.
Okay. So now are these spec homes, or can somebody come in and pick what they want?
So we're sticking with the spec homes. So it's everything's going to be pre-planned. They're not going to be custom built homes, but they're going to be, like I said, an upgrade for D.R. Horton. But we're still planning on specking and building at a rapid pace. So you'll see a lot of homes come on the market and flood the market out there pretty soon.
So can somebody come in and pre-buy?
So the only pre-buy that you can really do with D.R. Horton right now is when the house hits stage M1. Basically, when the foundation is poured, we
Okay.
will sell that house to you at that point, and then you just wait until it's done.
Nice. For those families, and I'm looking at it from a financing standpoint, for those families that want that brand new home, that don't want to go through the construction of perm loans. I mean, this is the financing for pieces of property like this. It's just your standard financing. So, and this is another development, correct?
Yeah. So, well, this is the same. This is the same community. So, this
Okay.
right here is something. This is what's really cool about this. And there's, if you can't really tell right here, but there's two really good sized ponds to the left of us on this road that are really pretty ponds. They have fish in them. You have at the very beginning of the neighborhood, you have another big pond up there. There's several big ponds, and most of them are spring fed, so they're really pretty ponds. So not like your runoff mud filled retention
Right.
pond.
Right.
So that's different. And this road goes all the way back down to the water here, and it's a pretty little drive down through here. To the left is a private owned property, which at some point could possibly be sold off, but it's a private owner owns it. To the right is all protected wetlands. So there's nothing would ever be built to the right there. But this property, as you can see, just keeps on going all the way back to the back. And when you get back here, there's going to be a big pavilion that's already existing, but we're actually redoing the whole thing. We're making, and you can kind of see it a little bit there to the left.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put fire pits, picnic tables, all kinds of little outdoor things that you can do with the family out here. The property just keeps on going past that, and it goes all the way down to the water, which you'll see here in just a second. But we're going to have storage there for people that want to have boats or kayaks or
Come
jet
on.
skis. So there's going to be storage there for that. Down here by the water, there'll be a big dock that we're actually going to redo the whole dock and make it bigger so they can tie off there if they're out there, want to fish or swim or whatever they want to do, have a picnic down by the water. It's all there for the neighborhoods to use.
That is fantastic. And you know what? And I was going to ask, and you just answered the question. I was going to ask if people are going to have access to this road and be able to go back. But you guys are doing storage and a pavilion. You're really talking about a community.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
This is a direction that D.R. Horton's been wanting to go here in East Tennessee for a while. We already do this in multiple states across the country, and that is to create a lifestyle for
sure.
families, and that is exactly what we're going for here.
Fantastic. What kind of price point are we talking about?
Yeah.
Range. I know it's a range.
Oh no, it's a range, but I have the exact range. So the prices are going to start out around $480,000 for you're talking about a around a 2,000 square foot home, and
Okay.
then they'll go all the way up to a 4,000 square foot home. And now the 4,000 square foot home, you're looking at about $570,000. So like I said, it's going to be a upscale home for D.R. Horton as well. So you're getting a nice home and a great community. And we still feel like we're the most competitive price per square foot in the market out here.
Man, that is wonderful. So, what kind of timelines are we looking at? It looks like there's been a lot of work done already.
There
Uh,
has. So this community should be kicking off very soon. We've already got the driveway pads poured for the first 8 houses that we're going to start. And then those could be starting any day now. And then you're looking at your first set of homes would be finished up around, I'd say 4 to 6 months from now.
okay. You know what I'd like to do, and this just came to me. Um, when they start, like when we get it, when let's do another one when it's framed. Let's pick one house when it's framed and we can see the house. Let's do a short little video about that, and let's follow the process. Let's
Sure.
follow the process all the way through to show people what we're doing. Uh, well, that's going to be a great community. How many total homes are we talking about?
So I'm not sure exactly, but it's going to be a little bit over 200 houses. Now, all you could see in this little clip right here was just one section, phase one, but there'll be 2 phases to this community. So we're looking at right around 200 homes in this.
Nice. Can you finish them next week?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, can you finish them next week? We need homes, man. We need homes right now.
I
No,
know we have a lot. This community has a lot that we're starting on here, but we also have another community out here in Ottawa. I'm actually sitting here today, Sweetbriar, that should be kicking off in the next few weeks, which would be phase 3 out here. Those homes are going to be about $50,000 to $75,000 cheaper,
okay,
per home. But so we have a lot of houses coming in Ottawa for total.
nice. Well, Donald, what's the best way for people that are watching? What's the best way for them to find you?
Yeah, the best way to find me is, well, you can look me up online. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn. Also, just my basic phone number, 423-883-6802. Or you can shoot my email, dnldrsh@yahoo.com or dlrush@drhorton.com.
Fantastic. And if you want numbers, if you want financing, we'd love to sit down and talk with you. My name is Kevin Blair. Again, I'm with the Kevin Blair team. Our website is kevinblairteam.com. You can go to the About page, click a link, fill out the short little form. I will call you personally. Our phone number is 423-488-7571. It's answered 7 days a week except for Sunday mornings when our wives make us go to church. So that, and I shouldn't say that. When we're at church, we don't answer our phone. She takes my phone away from me because she knows if I get a text, I'm going to answer it, and I'm not paying attention. Guys, if you like this kind of information, hit like, hit subscribe, ring that bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. We've got, Donald, how many total homes are we going to have with all these, with both of these? The ones that you're in right now, plus the 200.
Oh, goodness. You're looking at somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 houses or more.
Man, that's beautiful. Fantastic, sir. Hey, great talking to you again. And seriously, when we get I'd like to see a series of one being built if you want to do that.
Absolutely. Yep. Let's do it.
You got it. Have a great day, sir.